Palestine, rest in peace to the women and children in paradise. Palestine, they cut off the water, food, but we never see spirit like Palestine. Thousands under the rubber stool trying to find Madeline. Palestine, God promised the land, so we know one day we'll free Palestine. Terrorists, tell me who's getting terrorized. Anyone.
Yo, my people, today we're breaking our ass with a boy Workrate, the big one today, you get me? Screwing, man. Yeah, man.
Everyone's gang, man. You know what's going on. Active. Come on, man.
Tell them a bit about yourself, man.
From West London.
Yeah.
Raised in Greenford.
Yeah.
In West London. From Algerian and Palestinian descent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. Really.
Yeah. Growing up in like West London and that, man. What would you say? Like, what was that like for you, man?
Growing up in West.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't lie. There's a lot to it, innit? You can't really just put it into like 3 or 4 words.
Yeah.
Yo, this is how it was.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's phases. There's ups and downs everywhere.
Yeah.
It was probably going off for like a year or two. Back down for a bit, whatever. Like, how was it like growing up for me? It was calm still. It was cool, innit? Like, West is calm, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, it's not what people say it is. Where, and bro, I don't even say this in a way like everyone does say it. Like, oh, do you know where man's from? Bro, my area is worse than yours or whatever. I can't lie. I'll be real. I find that very weird. The way everyone chats about West is proper not what the way people chat about it.
Yeah.
Well, there's certain bits of it, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, Mansbit, everybody knows about Mansbit. Do you get what I'm saying? The surrounding areas as well. It's all one, innit? It's linked, innit?
100%.
It is what it is, innit? It was always just me, normal you, good you. I can't lie. Like, I was a good kid. Obviously, like you, man's been revealed to everything from a young age, innit? But naturally, inside, man was inclined to goodness, innit? Like, I think most kids are, innit? And then, bro, obviously, over time, you get me, one thing led to another.
100%.
Yeah, a couple major events.
Yeah. And just touching on what you said as well, man, about even like me myself, like as a kid, like I was a good kid, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like I meant well, and I have no bad intentions, but I feel like man kind of dived into the wrong side of the track. And it's kind of like a thing where when you're in it, by the time man kind of realise and wake up, it's kind of like man's already in it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But do you feel like in today's era, like kids can even be like kids anymore? Like,
yeah, I can't lie, I do feel like kids can be kids, bro. And it even links back to like, you know what, it's what we was chatting about, innit? Like, man make it seem so bad over here and so mad and so crazy, but you ain't been over there, bro. That's why when people come from war-torn countries, rarely do they end up on the roads. But when we're talking about real immigrants that really had to run away and like their parents have really been killed in war zones or God knows, innit? What situations they've been from, may Allah help them. More time you find them, they put their head down, really do their thing and make it, innit? Say like, I feel like we was programmed, innit? For myself, I can speak for myself, I don't know if you agree.
No,
man was definitely programmed from young, from the music man's hearing, from the things man's seeing, from what people are respecting, innit? From time people are respecting like, oh yeah, my man's on the roads, my man's done this, my man's a serious man, whatever. And then you grow up and you clock like, what's even a serious man, bro? But man are saying my man's a serious man because he slaps it off here and there. My man's a serious man because he balled up there, man. My man's a serious man because he's done bear this and bear that. But then you grow up and you realise, nah, the serious man's the guy who can put bread on the table. The serious man's the guy who can take care of his family.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? The serious man is the guy who's got good credit. Businesses, who wakes up on time, who does things certainly, like on time, like polite manners, like there's way more to it, bro.
No, them man there now, the man that locked in and flew straight, them man they are smashing life right now, bro. And it's like the man that obviously took a different kind of route. There's a lot of fuckery going on in their life, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that for me, it took all of them things for man to kind of have that kind of moment where man woke up. It's sad in a way, in a sense, because there's some people that don't ever wake up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That is sad, innit? Do you know? Do you know what though? Bro, I got a theory on that level. I can't lie. I feel like, bro, bare man do wake up. They're just not brave enough, and they're too insecure to go out into the legit world and start doing things. Like this is all they know. This is what they're safe with. This is what they're secure with. Yeah, cool. Man's just gonna keep doing this. And them man there more time. They acknowledge, man's just the evil person, and man's done out here. Man will do anything for my bread. Whatever, and whatever. That's them man, innit? End up BEs. Them men end up like mad alcoholics. Whatever. May Allah protect us. It happens, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
bro, for the most part, I reckon man do wake up and realise, I can't lie, this thing is dead. I can't lie, this thing's a facade. It's not what man thought it was. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, man's playing all the rules right and everything, and bare man are just cheating their way through and getting way ahead of man. Man is an evil person, because you know when you're young, I don't know if you remember, like you said, he was at least we thought good in it inside. We had good intentions. So we had excuses in our heads for the bad we used to do in it. And that's probably bare the youths watching right now. They probably got bare excuses in their head for the bad that they do in it. They're probably like, yeah, but man's broke. Yeah, but mum needs to pay her bills. So man's got to go out and shot whatever I shot and mess up communities, and whatever, and do this and do that. Bro, I promise you, if your Marge knew what you was up to, I promise you she'd tell you go get a 9 to 5.
1 million.
Your Marge don't want you out there, so stop using your Marge being broke as an excuse, innit?
Facts.
And like man lie to themselves and say, yo, was kill or be killed out here? I'll be real, I get that, innit? Kill or be killed. But how far are you willing to go to really, like, if it's really just that, and it's not you just trying to live this facade in your head and whatever, like, and because you're not programmed by the music you listen to, by the drill music and by all that stuff, then bro, you'd be on like going boarding school, for example. You're not on that, because you need to be in the ends, you need to be this. So the truth of the matter is, you can lie to yourself as much as you want. You will get to a certain age, and more time it will be after you ride a bird, maybe like live volt, or after certain situations happen to certain different people. Like, everyone's got their thing. I've never been Joe, innit? And then you'll wake up one day and you'll realise, yo bro, there is no excuse to what man's doing. Man's just, if man carries on, man's an evil person, innit? And bro, if you want to be an evil person, no problem, but best believe, bro, like, there's always a more evil person, innit? Just don't 100%. Forget that.
Me personally, my personal experience with the roads and whatnot, so when I was in the midst of it, I knew that it was a myth. I knew that it was dead. Definitely think, man, them man there that kind of stayed on the right side of the track, flew straight, blocked out the noise. There's even some young'uns now that man work with that got that same mindset at the ages of like 15, 16. Like, these men are little bosses, do you know what I'm trying to say? And they don't even see it yet, but ultimately, I feel like it says a lot about them as well. The fact that they ain't just going into what everyone else is doing. I feel like anyone could follow fashion, man. It's become fashion. It's not a thing where it's
man, you say that, like, I swear down, it's the same for my little bro. My little bro, he don't clock how mentally advanced he is, innit? Because do you have older brothers?
No.
So I'm gonna tell you why I'm lucky, innit? Because me, I had older brothers. My older brothers never had older brothers. So they didn't know how it was, innit? So I know how it feels to be an older brother. And I know how it feels to be a younger brother. So man protected my little bro from here, innit? Like, man knew what to tell him, how to guide him, whatever. And like you said, bro, they're little busters, they don't even know it yet.
These kids got their whole lives ahead of them. If they knuckle down now and they set up shop now the right way, by the time their man's age, even way before that, they're gonna be laughing. That they're trying to dive into and be hands-on and be 10 toes down in it. And the things they're putting their energy into, there's no longevity in that, there's no long game in that, innit? That thing that they're putting their energy into is what's gonna be their demise.
I feel like the youth now are better than the youth back when it was me and you. Back in our gen. I feel like the youth are way smarter now, because now people are not really looking up to the roads as much. Like, cool, they're still looking up to your drill rapper here and there. Cool, they're still looking up to the rappers and this and that. But for the most part, like, especially what I've realised, the youths who are from the ghettos, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? More time when you go to an area that's like not really like that, they're trying to force the thing in it. But when you go to the hood, to the ghetto, innit? Then you clock, like, the youths know what's up, innit? They know, they kind of know what they're signing up for when they're signing up for. But now it's like, bro, the youth in the bando, that brass youth in the bando, back in our days, bro, that youth was glamorized, innit? Like, even if that youth was running up like 3 bills a day on his dead Liz, innit? He was still slightly glamorized. Why? Because he's in the bando, you get me? The thing still wanted him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the man then was still like, my man, boom, boom. Oh, you're a bum, fam. Man are running up change on TikTok, man are running up change off the music thing, online, businesses.
Trust me.
Enough ways, you know this, innit?
There's so many ways to get to the bag, man.
So I don't know if you agree with that, Livo.
Things are definitely different, man. Things are definitely different. Definitely, when I was abroad in that lifestyle and I'm out getting it and doing whatever I'm doing, subconsciously I always knew that there's no long game in this, innit? The things that man seeing happen around me, I'm thinking there's no winners out here, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm going bing.
What we saying? How old is you? How old are you now?
I'm 27 now, innit?
27.
Yeah,
Okay,
27.
I'm 25 in July, man.
Yeah. So 27, but I'd say my turning point. One of my turning points, I feel like it's a gradual process, innit? But I'd say one of my turning points was ultimately working in Dubai and seeing a different kind of side of things, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? And obviously being abroad and knowing that there's a whole world out there, innit? And also for me as well, having my son, innit? You know what I'm saying? I feel like having a little boy, I feel like for me was man's turning point where I thought, nah, like.
See, out of every batch of wolves, there's a couple lions in it.
Yeah.
More time in it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the youths who stayed in school and done their thing and got a job, they were the brave ones. Because everything around them was telling them not to do that. If you grew up in the area, that man grew up in it for the most part, innit? That was glamorized for us, innit? The roads and that. That's all man used to talk about in the playground. The roads, the gangs in our area, like, yo, my man done this, the trappers, whatever. That's all man used to chat about. But, like, so obviously a coward would go, an insecure person would go and just fall into that trap, innit? And then obviously a couple of them go on and do their thing or whatever, and action or whatever. But it's mad because man used to chat about people in the playground, Man used to chat about people in the playground. Yo, my man run up 10 racks. My man 5 racks. You know when you're in school, these things sound crazy to you. Do you know what I'm saying? These things sound nuts, yeah?
100.
Within 1 year of man jumping on the roads, within 6 months, man surpassed these guys.
Rolling. Obviously we know that you used to make drill music and obviously he was like pushing a certain kind of narrative. Where would you say like your mind was then? You was embroiled in it, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Good question still. Good question. It's gonna take a second to think about it. Alright, cool. So from when it started, obviously the music was like a byproduct of what man was, innit? So let's talk about what man was, because that's what's more important, innit?
100%.
The roads, innit? Like, you got what I'm saying? Man who are on the roads make music. Man don't make music to jump on the roads, if you get what I'm saying.
100%.
Yeah. Whoever's watching, innit? Obviously certain man do it that way, but they might get exposed, innit? Man, it was a situation, innit, that slightly changed, man. It made man like think and see things from a different light, different perspective, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like that whole kill or get killed thing, whatever, it's a real thing, innit? And I get it. And it's like trauma, PTSD, these are all things that play a role into making a driller, innit? Or making your love, a big trapper or whatever, just making someone that's on the road. And then on top of that, it's all the programming as well, innit? You get me? Like the music's programming you, the TV shows are programming you, everything around you is programming you, the way people are speaking, the mindsets, that's what's programming you. So naturally, you're already heading that way, then something happens that gives you the excuse to go that way, then before you know it, now you're there, innit? You're knees deep in it. So that's how it was for man. And then the music thing, it was more so like the hood saw me as who I was, innit? Like my man. Obviously my name was buzzing, innit? Obviously my name's not my rap name, innit? Rock, innit? That name was all buzzing and that. And then but man ended up hitting the booth, man.
What was like the turning point for you, man?
Man always rated my religion more. Man was always a religious youth. As I said, something happened. One thing led to another. Then that music thing started. Then obviously tit for tat, whatever. You know how it goes. Even though it was never really tit for tat. Like man was never like the rest of the other youths, innit? Like, you see most youths on the roads, bro. And anybody can end up like this, innit? So man wasn't like that, alhamdulillah, bro. Like they're just dusty, bro. Sleeping in the bando 24/7, whatever. And they're not even running it up, getting it. I understand it, but like man are just sleeping in the band or 4 nights in a row, like just leaving their mum and dad hanging on standby, like for no reason. Like man was never that, innit? Like, man always had that code of honor, innit?
You had more, 100%. You had morals, innit? Ideas that I was doing the wrong things for the right reasons, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? So man's intentions was always pure, but I was just doing it in the wrong way.
Having morals in this thing, bro, like you're still a dusty youth, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're still destroying communities with the light and dark you're selling, bro. You get me? You're still nanking up like youths that are really whatever. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? You're still doing bare dusty stuff and that. Some of it can be accounted for and explained. Go ahead. For the most part, man never ended up like that, bro. Like, man was always praying 5 times a day. Not to say whatever, but like you said, it's a gradual thing. Like man was always, I was seen as the religious youth. Do you know what I'm saying? Between me and my people. As much as I was seen as whatever else I was seen as, like that, you know, I would have been seen as Workrate. Cool.
100%.
But man was also seen as the youth who never misses a prayer. Man was always seen as the youth who don't deal with girls, don't deal with things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like bare man used to be like, bro, you're a rapper, like, bro, you get things, whatever. They don't understand it's haram, innit? Obviously, certain things, man used to do, innit? Like beef and like, as you know, and music and whatever. And as I said, wrong things for the right reasons. I'd have that in my head, but certain things, I never went knees deep like most youths. Man always used to pick up the phone to my mum. Like, if she'll call me at midnight, I'll pick up the phone and I'll be like, yo, mum, man's here. Oh, I just throw my older brother under the bus and I'd say, you do with it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But man always thought about them, I had them there in my mind, whatever, alhamdulillah. And then it was gradual over time, you know, waking up. One thing was, I'll be real, the beef dying, innit? Obviously beef's up and down. When the beef died down, man started to think about things a lot more. And I started to want to do this music thing more. What really woke man up was the Palestine thing, innit? October the 7th, 2023. I'm Palestinian, so that woke man up and that made man realise, like, yo, bro, I can't even lie, like, what's man doing out here, bro? Man's out here trying to draw my man, do this, do that, music, all this dead stuff, akhi. Stuff for the lot, destroying everything, akhi, around me, bro. Everything I touch, bro. All the pain I'm causing, and I'm not gaining nothing. On top of that, my people have not stopped going through what they're going through. I've been raised on the Palestinian cause, so that was a big wake-up call to me. Allah, bro, it's time to return to Allah, bro. The Ummah needs us, akhi. The Ummah needs people like me, you know what I'm saying? It needs men, bro. You know what I'm saying? It needs educated people, bro, to step up, Aki, and to help the struggling people, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So that was a big wake-up call to man, innit? That's where. But in terms of the music thing, bare man got this facade in their head, all these drill rappers, that man's gonna rap my way out the hood. So I'm gonna speak about the worst of the worst. I even know one youth who dropped like the worst drill songs ever. And the man's telling him, bro, what you doing? You're chatting the most, you're moving mad, whatever. Because man don't know the youth to be like that. Obviously, like, I get buzzing on the box, but the way my man's doing it, and he's like to man, cool, man's just gonna do it, rap my way out the hood. There's even another rapper, bro. My man's a big rapper, he's at Joe right now, and he's from the other side to man. Do you get me? He's from West, but he's from the other side to man. My man blew off talking the most West, something he was nothing to do with. Do you get what I'm saying? So people got this mindset in their head, man's just gonna chat my West out of the hood. When you go and you see the youths who made it out of drill, where they living, bro? They're living in the burbs. They move out the hood first, they move their families out the hood. They don't jump in diggers anymore, bro. They don't pay for, all they do is just pay for stuff from far away. And the only reason they pay for stuff is not because they really believe in the beef. The only reason they pay for stuff is to keep their image up there.
100%.
Keep the facade going. And then you got these label execs, bro, these 60, 70-year-old Zionists, bro, these Israelis, coming and funding light-skinned youths, black youths, Arab youths, white youths, whatever, from the hood, from the slums, giving them record deals. You'll take half of them. Obviously, mama, boom, boom, boom. And the agenda they want you to push now is, we need you to push murder. We need you to push degeneracy. Everyone's just in their own, like, got their own explanation in their own thing. But bro, when are we gonna be men, fam, and stand up and just be like, bro, I can't lie to you, man's just a waste, man, bro.
100%.
You get me? Man's just feeding off this thing, bro. Man's feeding off people dying, bro. Man's feeding, like, cool, you say R.I.P. my brethren, R.I.P. my brethren, but then when you make bread off the music thing, the first thing you think to do is go and move out the end and go and fuel next man to go and do this and do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, why don't you be a real one and stand up, bro, and say it how it is?
100. Yeah, man. So today we brought the ass with the boy Workrate. Big up yourself again, man.
Live, bro, you know what's going on.
Come on, man. Certainly.
Active.
Come on, man. Let them know.
Live, bro. Palestine. Rest in peace to the women and children in paradise. Palestine, they cut off the water, food, but we never see spirit like Palestine. Thousands under the rubber stool trying to find Madeline. Palestine, God promised the land, so we know one day will free Palestine. Terrorists, 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 tell me who's getting terrorized.